coming, it's coming.
Vincenzo, why is he so slow? Why slow? The only fast thing he ever did in his life was spend my father's money when I married him.
Haste makes waste.
Oh, Proverbs. Now he's giving me Proverbs. Table 2 is starving, and he's giving me a proverb,
How could they be starving, huh? They just finished a big antipasto.
Come on!
Take it easy.
Va subito.
Non ci fa scumbarie, Aspetta.
May I ask you what you're doing?
I'm making a dish look attractive.
So now he's becoming the Michelangelo with the meatballs. Hey, you see, the customers are so hungry, they're coming in after us.
Oh, we're not customers. No, I'd like to see the apartment.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll show it to you in a minute.
All right. Are you the landlord?
I'm Mr. Pallucci.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do? Me and my wife own the building.
Yeah, he bought it with my father's money. Come on. Oh, Louie, take that order to table 2.
Hey, I'm a chef, not a waiter.
Until you pay back my father's money, you're also a waiter. Batina. Oh, Louie, pick up the dirty dishes at table 5. The busboy strained himself. Oh, the restaurant business. And right through here is the kitchen. This is a dumbwaiter. Connects to the restaurant. If you want something, we send it up.
That's a plus.
Louie! Louie! It's a hot day! Put some more ice on the live eels! Now, I realize that the kitchen window is kind of small, but sometimes that can be a blessing. You don't want the sun beating down on you when you're trying to cook, huh? Right through here's the living room.
Doris, look, just tell her you'll think it over and let's get out of here. I got a hunch this whole place is done an early macaroni.
I want to see it.
Oh.
I think the place has a lot of possibilities. And you know, since it's over a restaurant, the rent is only $140 a month.
Hey, Doris! Doris! Come here, come here.
Now, I know it's hard for you to visualize an empty apartment, but I'm telling you, with the right touches, the right furniture. Now, if you think it's necessary, we could always repaint it. I have a brother, Nunzio, who does fabulous work. Personally, I happen to like this color. I think it's a very neutral color. Now, right over there, I think you could have maybe a breakfast nook. If not a breakfast nook, it could be whatever you want it to be. You could iron clothes.
I'll take it. Mrs. Pallucci.
It's a little larger than the
Mrs.
second
Pallucci?
Yeah?
I said I'll take it.
Doris, aren't you gonna look?
Myrna, I love it.
Oh, terrific. I'm sure you two girls will be very happy here. Come on, let's go up the front way.
Oh, wait, it's not for us. You see, I'm just with her. She's the one who's looking.
Ah, it's for you and your husband, huh?
No, I'm a widow.
A big apartment like this for yourself? Well, anyway, it's going to be quiet around here. You know, Louie don't like noise. That's why we never rent to families.
Oh, you don't?
No, Louie says that kids are noisy and a lot of trouble.
Oh, Mrs. Pallucci.
Oh, this is going to work out terrific. You know, the moment I saw you, I said, I like her. I hope she takes this place, because if I like her, I know that Louie's going to like her.
Mrs. Pallucci, I have a family.
Kids. How many?
2.
Probably girls, huh? Girls don't make as much noise as boys, and Louie wouldn't mind that.
Boys.
They're boys. Like I always say to Louie, I mean, boys can be just as quiet as girls.
Mrs. Pallucci, Billy and Toby are really very well behaved.
Look, Myrna, I have to level with Mrs. Pallucci. Billy and Toby are normal, healthy boys, and normal, healthy boys can be noisy.
Like I always say to Louie, who's got anything against normal, healthy, noisy boys? You can move in whenever you want.
Mrs. Pallucci.
Yeah.
How do you feel about dogs?
Dogs?
I have a dog.
Little dog.
No, he's a little bit bigger than a little dog.
A medium-sized dog.
Is it,
Well, he's a little bigger than a medium-sized dog.
How much bigger than a medium-sized dog? Ah. Are you sure it's not a horse?
No, he's a sheepdog, Mrs. Pallucci. Oh, you'll love him. He's darling.
Darling, I'll love him.
And he's very well trained.
Well trained.
He never does a thing in the house.
never does a thing, and what am I going to tell Louie? What am I going to say to him? He don't like kids, he don't like dogs, he don't like noise. What am I going to say to him? I know what I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him I rented this place to a nice lady with 2 kids and a dog. And she's got me for a friend, and if he doesn't like it,
Mrs. Pallucci, look,
no, it's settled, honey. Louie! Louie! He put too much garlic on the scampi again. Louie, testa d'ora, capatosta! Alla patella giove caldi.
Ballard, will you come, Nelson? Oh, Mrs. Pallucci.
Well, I thought I'd bring over, I know you're not set up for cooking yet. I thought I'd bring over a little something to snack on.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Isn't that sweet? Oh, is that good? What's in there?
Well, everything, including the plaster from the kitchen ceiling. You know, Louie gets so fancy when he twirls that dough. Oh, Mamma mia, it is a horse.
That's Nelson.
Oh, this is
Angie.
Nelson?
Nelson, give Angie kisses.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish Louie were that affectionate.
Mr. Pallucci, did you, have you spoken to Mr.
Yes.
Pallucci about us, Angie?
Yes, and
the
I've never
dog and the boys?
I told him, and I'd never seen him cry without peeling onions like that. But, you know, once he meets you, I'm sure he'll love you. And if he doesn't, ba-da-boom! Griping all day long, griping!
Well, I don't like it, Angie. You know, the least you could have done before you rented the place was to consult me.
Consult you?
Yeah.
I didn't even consult you when we got married. Oh, Louie, I told you, Doris is a sweet little lady with 2 sweet little kids and a sweet little dog.
I don't like families.
Don't you have no compassion? She's a widow. Wouldn't you be kind to me if I were a widow?
Please, stop painting pretty pictures.
Go on, keep it up, keep it up. You see this bread? The whole thing, ba-da-bum, on your head.
I hold my ground. We said we weren't going to rent to families, huh? Right?
Right.
And you broke the promise.
Louie, I couldn't say no to her. I'm telling you, they'll be the best tenants we ever had. You won't even hear one little sound, not even a little nothing.
Nothing. I don't believe it.
Well, why don't you come upstairs, meet her, meet the kids, and then you'll believe it. Louie? Luigi. Luigi.
This is class? This is refinement? This is what I took my chef's hat off for, huh?
Louie,
It's a Roman orgy without Italians. Stop the music! All right, now, out! Everybody out! The lease is canceled.
Wait a minute. I'm sure that Doris has got an explanation for this, haven't you,
Mr.
honey?
Pallucci. Oh, Mr. Pallucci. Please.
Do we have to go, Mom?
It looks that way, Billy.
But I like it here. That was the best pizza I ever ate. Me too. We never got good pizza like that back in Mill Valley.
You like my pizza?
Sure do. They're even better than hot dogs.
You hear that, Angie? They like my pizza.
Do you know something? I have never heard them say they like pizza better than hot dogs. Never. They're hot dog lovers. They've never said, do you really like the pizza?
But if you want them to grow up right, they ought to live over an Italian restaurant.
Louie, you mean you're going to let him stay?
What do you want me to do? Throw them out and deprive them of the nourishment they need?
Thank you.
What for? Hey, what kind of moving in party is this, huh? Us Italians, we dance until we fall down. Then we move into furniture, right?
Right.
Okay.